Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, once again inside the shack for some very, very important and breaking news in the POTA world. So I just got an email from the mapping rep for the state of Virginia, or the Commonwealth of Virginia. I stand corrected, the Commonwealth of Virginia, that effective immediately, he has gone and removed or set to inactive all the state wildlife areas and fishing locations. Why has he done this? Well, according to the news that I received, there has been an increase in situations involving conservation officers, wildlife wardens, and POTA activators. And even POTA activators being asked to leave these locations because what they are doing is deemed as not within the purpose and the intended purpose of what these areas are for. So very, very interesting situation happening here. While some of these wildlife management areas, and I have activated one. Yeah, I've activated one in Virginia a couple years back. A very nice one. It was a very good location. And some activators have even had very positive interactions with the officials. The decision to shut them all down was based on because it's easier to take them all off than try to selected ones where they've had positive interactions with the local officials. So the challenge was a lot of these POTA activators didn't have what they deemed to be a special use permit. Even after the mapping rep for Virginia attempted to get one, he was ultimately denied because it didn't fall within the intended purpose of what these locations are meant to be for. So it's very, very important for everyone to understand that if you have a situation or a dealing with a park, a wildlife, a conservation officer, and I've had some here in New Brunswick because they found my videos on YouTube, and I've had very pleasant exchanges with them, pleasant dialogues. They have invited me to come out with them for a tour of all the national wildlife areas here in New Brunswick. So it's very important to maintain a positive interaction with these officials at all times. Even if you believe you are 100% within your rights, they have a job to do, which is conservation of the environment, conservation of wildlife. And if they feel that you, as a Parks on the Air activator, are impairing that or impeding that, they have the power to shut you down. Now, I'm not a U.S. attorney. I'm not a constitutional lawyer by any means. So you all know what your rules are, and but a lot of these people have the power to shut you down. So is the Virginia situation the tip of the iceberg? Could Virginia officials share this with their counterparts in other areas of the United States? One can only sit back and wait. Do they see Parks on the Air as, well, let's put it this way. Do they have the power nationally to shut down your ability to play ham radio in a wildlife protected area or a state fishing area or anything that's not deemed as a park? One can only wait and see. I don't know. I don't have the answer then. And my crystal ball is very, very foggy here with this. It's only going to wait and see what happens. But just some reminders, okay? Just some reminders for many of you who may be new to playing portable ham radio. And it's not POTA related. This is definitely not just Parks on the Air. It's all portable ham radio. Remember, you are a guest in these locations. Ultimately, you are the guest. Yes, it may be crown land or public lands and open to the public, but you ultimately are still a guest in that area. I shouldn't have to remind everybody to ultimately keep good relations with everybody. Park wardens, game and fish and wildlife people, conservation officers. Just don't be an ass. Treat these people with respect. They have jobs to do. I often look back at the time when I was in South Carolina at US 3903, and the conservation officer gave me a warning because I was parked in the fire break. I mean, he had a job to do. I wasn't going to argue. I just agreed with, showed him my driver's license, and I agreed, and that's the way the cookie crumbled. Keep your footprint small. Go in there. I don't agree with just doing vehicle activations. Go outside and enjoy the great outdoors. That's what you're there for. But keep your footprint small. Don't go in there with your gigantic hex beam or your 800-foot random wire in these environmentally sensitive locations. Keep your footprint small. I don't agree. I don't get it. I don't agree with operating from your vehicle all the time. Get out and enjoy the great outdoors. That's what they're there for. But do it with respect to the environment, respect for conservation. And again, I shouldn't have to remind everybody, be respectful. Be respectful at all times. A positive interaction can go miles down the road, where a negative interaction could have devastating impact that could take years and years to sort out. One guy saying something stupid can derail the whole program for others. Again, this is not just Parks on the Air. This is all portable ham radio. Again, if I can't stress this enough, keep Parks on the Air out of it. Keep worldwide flora and fauna out of it. You are a ham radio operator conducting portable operations. That's all. I never mention Parks on the Air. I never mention worldwide flora and fauna. I am just going out to play some ham radio, make contact with some of my friends around the world. And the minute you introduce a program like Parks on the Air or worldwide flora and fauna or beaches on the air or bunkers or toilets on the air, you are immediately asking for more conversation, more questions, and ultimately you getting kicked out because you don't have your special use permit. Again, I don't know the rules to the US. I know Canada, we're a little bit more liberal that way. I've never had an issue with anyone at a national park, at a provincial park. Again, I've had very positive interaction with our conservation people. They seem to be a little bit more, I don't know, they seem to be a little bit more open from everything I read anyways. But take these lessons. What can we learn from Virginia? I don't know. I hope for the sake of portable ham radio, it doesn't escalate to anything bigger. I'm Stuart Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. See you guys in the future video.